Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV. Welcome to highlights of Shaw Lane AFC against AFC Rushden Diamonds from the Northern Premier League First Division South on Saturday afternoon. Diamonds made the trip up to Barnsley for this contest against the league leaders, and while both sides shared efforts in the first period, neither really troubled either keeper. Some of the highlights including getting a corner here, and Jake Newman not quite being able to control the ball in the area here. So at half-time, as the teams battle to figure each other out, Shaw Lane AFC 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0.
Yeah, it's a great football team.
The second half would immediately show more action than the first. Here's Shaw Lane's Andrew Gascoigne going just over. Before a Richard Bunting free kick was worked back to him, although his shot was off target. And later on in the second period, Tom Lorraine's hard running would win a free kick. Which Liam Dolman put just wide. And then an important moment, Diamonds losing possession in a vital area, and Gary Burnett for the home side was able to tuck the ball away past Finley for the opener, 1-0 Shaw Lane in the 79th minute. But the Diamonds were able to hit straight back. The ball being cleared only as far as Richard Bunting, and his shot taking a deflection into the back of the net for the equaliser for the Diamonds in the 84th minute. And that's the way it finished. Shaw Lane AFC 1, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1. An impressive point on the road for Diamonds, who are next in action away at Lincoln United on Tuesday evening.
Anyway, here we are at Shaw Lane after a hard-fought 1-1 draw with man of the match Richard Bunting. Richard, thoughts on that?
Delighted, really. I think, you know, we've gone in at the end there disappointed that we ain't took 3 points. But from going a goal down, I think we'd have all took a point then. But, you know, I think it was a bit sloppy play for them to score. But, you know, we've shown great character and we've nicked an equaliser.
Everyone's worked their absolute socks off in the game, haven't they?
Yeah, we know, you know, they're a good side, they're top of the league. I think they've had 5-0, 6-0, 5-2 in the last few games. You know, they put that on the scoreboard up there to remind us of that when we were doing a warm-up. But, you know, we know that we're going to have to work hard, you know, and that's exactly what we did.
They put in a programme that they thought they were going to go unbeaten for the rest of the season. Was that a good motivation?
They still are, to be fair, aren't they?
Well, they are. They actually put they're going to win, didn't they, every game?
No, we did touch on it. You know, whether it's arrogance or confidence, I'm not sure. But, you know, we were good value for at least a point, I thought.
And you've recently notched up your 100th game for the club. Pleased with that?
Yeah, it took me a long time, innit? I said to John, the news reporter, whether it's down to my body or my temperament, I should have got there a lot quicker, to be fair.
So talk us through the goal then. Well-placed finish?
Yeah, well, the thing is, it was going top left, and then it took a little nick, not a lot, to be fair, and it's gone in top right, so I'll take it. I'll take anything, me. You
seem to like picking up these equalisers or late goals, don't you?
Yeah, I only score in big games. To be fair, I just cut a deal with the number out. I said, mate, you don't run forward and I won't run forward. And he said, yeah, and then turned around, I went. That's how quick I am, so I just nicked it. To be fair, he nearly caught me. I had about 30 yards on him.
Excellent. So, good result, because I think they were 15 wins on the trot, not just 5-0, 6-0. They've won 15 on the trot, I think. So, you know, it's great to come here and, as you say, almost deserve a win, really, but definitely the draw.
Yeah, that, you know, they must have won just about every game since they played us at home, then probably. But, like, you know, like I said, we come to every game to win the game. Away from home, you know, we're very strong. People have a go at us, and we can pick them off a little bit more. At home, you know, we've touched on it probably Saturday. You know, that's something we've got to put right. You know, it's really letting us down at the minute. But we go into every game to win the game. We're not bothered about anyone in this league particularly, if I'm honest.
So well positioned this time of year. If we can get our own form right, should be a good second half of the season.
Yeah, you know, I think we did it last year. We do kick on in the new year. You know, Lammy gets us so fit. He never gives us a night off. Just said, you know, he's got us in Christmas morning, just to get it out of our legs. But you know, we're a fit team. You know, even me, I'm getting a little bit fitter. So we're looking to kick on in the new year, and you know, not just go unbeaten. Let's get a run of wins. You know, that's what we're after now.
Think you might be able to get back into that number 8 shirt?
No, that's a stitch up, isn't it? This is a slim fit. After Christmas, I might have to see if I can wear bullies. To be fair.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for coming out, mate. Well done today. Great performance. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Here we are with manager Andy Peaks. Andy, thoughts on that 1-1 draw here?
Yeah, delighted with the point. Obviously, to come away top of the league on a great run, aren't they? I think a point we were worth a point, if not more. I think if we'd lost 1-0, been disappointed after the performance we put in. I think we'd have flattered them. So obviously we got a little bit of luck with the goal when Richard did hit a deflection, but I think we were full volley for a point. Yeah, really pleased with how it went.
And you say change the formation into a 4-3-3. How do you think that worked?
I thought it worked perfect. Obviously we've got reports on them. I've just felt the last couple of games we've not had enough in midfield. We haven't had enough football, and I want us to keep the football. So rather than just going long and losing it, that was the idea today with that shape, and I thought it worked pretty much spot on. It nullified them. I think they created very, very little. So yeah, we changed the formation, and yeah, pleased with how it went.
And as a yardstick, you know, they've been league leaders and won so many games. It's a good yardstick for us.
Yeah, it was going to be interesting to see what they're all about. I thought they were excellent when they come to our place, and I thought the draw there probably flattered us. So I was expecting, you know, you've got to give them respect. You know, they're sitting top of the league at this stage of the season. They must be doing something right. But looking at that, it shows what I keep saying. If we put a shift in and do the right things, we've got a good enough team to really compete with the top teams.
Absolutely. So on to Lincoln on Tuesday. Looking forward to that one?
Yeah, well, yes and no. It's not the best place to go on a Tuesday night, but no, of course it is. No, we've got to build on the point today. For me, going away to top of the league, a point's a great point. Lincoln are a team that are obviously going really well as well, and I think we owe them one, so to speak. We've played them 3 times, we haven't beat them yet. So I'm looking for another massive performance Tuesday night.
A couple of changes to the squad. Jay Lee's moved on to Corby and Robbie Parsons back into the squad, into the club. Let us know your thoughts around that.
Yeah, Robbie's been asking to come back. He thinks he made a bad mistake going to Corby. He's going to come back and he's going to wait his chance. And, you know, he brings something a little bit different. He's a young kid, but he gets at people. And some of our best stuff, certainly at home, has come through Robbie. So he's going to have to wait his chance now. Jay Lee was on the fringes. Corby made an offer he couldn't really refuse, to be honest. So, you know, I wish him well. Like Jay Lee, he's come in and played well, and I didn't want him to go. I made that perfectly clear because he can play in various positions and he's good around the place. But, you know, when they offered the sort of deal they were offering, he had no choice in it, so we wish him well.
And back to today, you had Ben Farrell making his full debut and full league debut, and obviously Joe Curtis coming on at the end. Good to see these players coming in.
Yeah, because they're both really good footballers. Both want to keep the ball, both got good energy levels, and they'd both be a massive plus for the club. I thought Ben was excellent today. Always wants the ball, he's got good energy, so he breaks it up as well. He's got a bit of everything about his game. I knew a little bit about him. He's going to be a good player. I'm delighted to get him in, and he'll get fitter and fitter. Moving on to Joe, he's another good footballer who suffered an injury at the start of the season, which is a massive setback really, because he's part of what we want to do. He's very good on the ball, and yeah, to get them both through the game today is a massive plus for me and the squad and the club really.
And a final mention for the club captain, popped up with a winning goal.
Yeah, no, he scores a few in big games especially. He assures me there wasn't a deflection, so I've got to go with that. I thought he was good though. I thought he controlled it in there. I thought we controlled the midfield, and I think when we control like that, Richard keeps the ball well. He's worth his place. He picked loads of second balls up, and he does score some important goals for the club. And so we probably skated over at his 100th game a few weeks ago because we've got so much going on all the time. But yeah, when he's in that sort of form, he's great to have around, and yeah, I was pleased for him.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for coming out. Look forward to seeing you Tuesday.